The Tape Never Lies Network.
Performance over politics.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies. Tape never lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
What's up, everybody? You guys have been asking for it. We are back. Better than ever. Unfiltered, uncensored, the good and the bad, each and every week, right here on the Tape Never Lies Network with me, your boy, Draft Dr. Phil. Oh yeah, a new era. DDP, Tape Never Lies. Oh, let's get right into it. Bears versus Browns. As you can see, the NFL still not giving the all 22 to the app. So, gotta shout out my boy Bearlissimo. Inside zone. Just giving to David Montgomery. First play of the game. Jason Peters gonna wash that guy out. Good job by the guard. Even the center. Mustapher getting on that backer. So you're starting out the game with a big run, using your identity, which is David Montgomery, number 32, getting to the next level. Speaking of next level, it seems to me this is a load read. So they're pulling the backside wing and get him out in front of Justin Fields, but it's an automatic give. So they're telling Justin to give it here. Imagine if he pulls it. You got him and a blocker out in front. This stuff baffles me. Look at center. Mustapher can't handle that defensive tackle. Watch him get thrown to the side. This stuff, he's got to be stronger at the point. It's going to get worse and worse as this goes. If you're watching it here, and then this offensive line, this performance becomes one epic just fail. No other words around it. But here you go right here. You want to see him step up. He's got the matchup, but he doesn't see the entire field going down deep, up over the top. He decides to run. You see him. He's got a pocket. He's looking to his right. Now he pulls it down. I want to see him go to his number 2 and try to hit that deep ball. Instead, he's getting back. He's feeling it. He just doesn't trust it yet. Takes off. Shows his athleticism and speed. Gets out of the pocket and gets as many as he can. Speaking of too many as you can get, you bring in a tight end in motion. Now you're seeing the teeth of the defense there. Your head coach has told you, hey, our system, there is no check with me. Here is where he should be running. Instead, they run toss right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd and short. Obviously, that's just negligence on so many levels. Like, understand where you're going to attack now, especially bringing that tight end there, is you're going to come to the backside. Here, Peter's going to pull, got to kick that guy out. He can't. It causes commotion in the backfield, and thus got to be better than this. The whole play in of itself shouldn't be run that way. Peters has got to do better. Get your shoulder pad square. Number 28 all day, destroying plays with Chicago Bears with Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney. And this is just one of them, forcing a 4th down. Here we go, looking at the offensive line. You see Fetty opens up so wide. He's opening up the back door, and you're allowing the defensive lineman a free run, essentially, at the mesh point, which is not how you do it. He can't get there, so essentially, this is destroying the whole understanding of what it is you're trying to fake and do, and it's just a complete, utter mess inside. Here, they're going to try to run a delay draw. So they're going to turn and give to David Montgomery, but this is all about angles. If you're going to block it up right, watch the center. Why are you going backwards? Eyeball and show. Get to the point. Don't give chase. He goes backwards. He's not fooling anybody. Now you got the delay, and then that hesitation by Mustafa. Instead of domination, you hesitate. And again, number 28. Then you look at the backside. Hesitate, and you allow. You gotta run to the shoulder, inside shoulder, outside shoulder, and get to that player. It's always the shoulder. Here, straight drop, but you're looking at leverages. So the concept, and you saw it with Andy Dalton. So this is telling me this is a functional offensive issue. So the play is designed to go there. That's where my quarterback's got to go. Instead of reading it, saying, okay, David Montgomery, look at him. He's out leveraged the defender. David Montgomery in the open field facing downfield is much better than Cole Kmet. Yep, doing that. And here we go again. You're trying to establish this RPO, this mesh point with the route progression, but nobody. This is an error in protection because they're sliding to the right and they have no one to block that man there on the left. Number 28 again. Gotta identify. So the mesh point is, so you're gonna have to have the back on the fake get there, which continues. They'll open that door. The tackle's got to turn out and pick up that guy. Again, the fundamental flaws of Matt Nagy's offense, communicating how to pick up the defensive front, is the biggest issue. If you're not a patron, you would know that we have rules, and the Bears offensive line and the play calls by Matt Nagy are not following them. Here we go. This and more miscommunication and protection. Jason Peters is going down like he's chopping him because it's going to be a quick throw. Watch him chop down like to get his hands down. This isn't a quick throw though. He's in his drop back trying to read the coverages downfield, and it's a complete, utter, chaotic mess.
The tape never lies.
Yeah, exactly.
Best times though, X's with the O's. Become a patron with tapeneverlies.com. Each and every Saturday, it's a coach's clinic breaking down all things Bears free agency and the draft. Subscribe. Do it now. Tapeneverlies.com. Here we go again. Faking that inside zone. Now you come to a leverage concept. It is unbelievable how this is played. Now watch Affetti. He attacks outside, opens up the inside, can't recover. He's already inside. If you're going to turn out, attack the guy. Instead, look at him get all high. Now he's opening up that door. Now if you're at this point, push him all the way down. You can't do it. Justin makes a great throw. But again, you're running into the teeth of the defense with these calls that are running man beaters versus zone beaters versus man, and it's complete utter chaos up front. So it's so hard to get a read on them. And speaking of read, you're always in the shotgun. Now you're gonna run Cole Kmet going up against a great football player. You have him one. Square up, turn your ass, and turn him out. You become a rebounder at that point, facing up. Instead, he gets beat inside, and David does.
Bears Hour
32 is the idea.
It's like going to the dentist.
This guy's playing with the ones for the first time. We get it. There's a big difference, but everybody wants to make a comparison, and that's just at you. But I mean, you're grasping at straws. Phil, one thing that I think is important, because we always want to look at the big picture and look at everything. And Matt Nagy, and we got to find, we have to look at the whys. We have to find out the whys. Well, change your perspective on that. You found a why today. Why did you win? You found a why today because your quarterback that you drafted number 11 overall changed the outcome of the game on 3rd and 9.
What are the whys?
Yeah, number one is a why.
There is no reason why the best player on your offense leaves the field until he says, I need a break. And that's David Montgomery.
You got to go into that game and win that game. So you got to have a strategy. You got to have what you want to do. Now, you could start that game, but you got to put Justin Fields in there for a whole series or two series. And let him play. Make him make plays. And run your guys deep. I mean, curls. I mean,
blame it on the bubble wrap.
That the team is a reflection of you. How you set your team up for failure is to not have them prepared.
Bears Hour Live.
I know we need to run the ball more. I'm not an idiot.
Oh, he's not an idiot. Bears Hour Live after every game. To me, this is idiotic for not challenging this, because we're going to see you're struggling offensively. Look at where the ball is caught. The ref is out of position for the spot. Look where he spots it, short. You're on the other side of the field, and you got to be maniacal. So you get your quarterback out of the pocket, you give him a half-field read, he throws the ball, completes it, and you could see it's a first down. You, as a head coach, as a leader, have a responsibility to the other men. Challenge the spot. You are clawing for every inch to try to get your team together. Instead, 2nd and 1. Then I don't know what this is. I don't know why Justin threw it. Maybe he was afraid, or he's just throwing it away. It's very difficult to read what he's exactly doing, but it doesn't look good. And you don't want your young quarterback to develop bad habits and completely not trust in what it is you're doing to him. Speaking of no trust, your offensive line lacks so much discipline. It's unbelievable. So now you get put in terrible situations and you do terrible things. Like, what is this concept? It's clear. Leverage, quarterback, no, turn. Get it to the one guy who's the best player on the football field for you offensively. Turn now. It's not there. You're either coming to the bottom of the screen or you're throwing to David Montgomery. And he's going to be square, shoulders square, and be able to attack downfield. Instead, you can see he's just eyeballing, focused, as if he's told he must go there. That's the worry. That's the fear. Fear is a real thing, and so is conservative. Listen, look at this. You had the deep ball, one-on-one. You as a coach have a responsibility. You can hit these on 3-step drops. Got to get this team out of this coverage. Instead, center's getting walked back right into the quarterback. And look at your guard getting beat inside. All the pressure comes onto you. It's just terrible football. Lack of discipline and fundamentals on this offensive line. Here we go. We're going to try to take a deep shot, it seems. But again, you're going to see piss poor offensive line play. You got fade, and then the slot. Allen Robinson's going to run that deep post. But look at your center. Boom. Getting manhandled. Across his face. Just can't hang. Look at their running back. David Montgomery's taking on that defensive lineman. Got the guard turning inside. Awful. Mustapher's got to be stronger than that. I mean, he's just falling like a sack of potatoes. Just showing you he's unable to be strong enough. And then Daniels and Montgomery got to do a better job taking on that defensive lineman. But again, the whole scheme in and of itself just drives me insane. Then there's this. Look at Affetti. You're getting in position. You got to get across his face, cut him off, or push his ass down past the hole so the running back can read, and the quarterback can read the end man, and the running back can read the blocks. Instead, you're just carrying him down like this chariots of fire. You're just throwing him right in. Right in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You finally get him booting. Good action fake. But look at the total chaos. Mass confusion like EPMD. You get a good fake here. Stretch. Now guy's coming up the field. He's got to go so deep. He just throwing to a spot. The tight ends are in the same spot. Jesse James is stopped. There's no leverage. There's no idea. There's just plays being run, and they're not being run well. Here, pass protection breaking down. Justin tries to escape. You know the story. They come around. He sees the stunt coming clean. He tries to escape. Myles Garrett gets him, trips him up. End of days. Here we go. As we said on our patron show, you're not doing anything to help yourself, Matt Nagy. You're bringing this guy emotion. Know that you got the leverage with David Montgomery. Get him the ball, but you're doing no zone concepts here. You're not running people through the zone. Here, you're looking at it. It's just constant, just running into coverages. Gotta find the ways. He wants to know the whys, right? Well, the whys is you're running right into the teeth of defense with your concepts. Here, this is pathetic. Trying to run. You're not even established a run game. Your offensive line don't know what they're doing. He's going down the field, and you hit Jason Peters in the butt with this completely moronic play calling. It's like a joke. Can't make this up. Look at it. Oh. We had my guy Austin Carter Samuels on with us. We were talking about the talent of Justin Fields is there. You got to be able to do the things conceptually that he's going to do, or you're going to ruin this kid's confidence, and you're going to ruin him. You could see the throwing ability, the accuracy here. Gets the snap. It's low and away. Again, offensive line was atrocious on this day, right? He's got the arm talent. He's got the ability to be accurate. Look at that ball zing out of there. You just have to be a better football coach. I'm sorry. That's what it is. Offensive line rules. You're running inside zone or RPO, whatever. There's no rule where the inside shade defensive tackle right there, you're going to pass him off to a tackle to try to get on that backer. The guard should take that guy that's inside shaded. The tackle presses down and gets on the backer. This is an error in coaching. If this is how they're coaching this up to block it, they're wrong. It causes that, 28. They can't get to him. So therefore, you're wrong. And when you're wrong, everything's going to get shut down. Part of being a head coach, a play caller, is being involved in the game. You got to see the game. Here, again, fundamentally, Affetti's down the field too early. The screen isn't set up right. There's no acting. Justin trying to do everything in his power, even underhands it. But there's no cohesiveness. There's a flag because he's down the field too early. And it's just sheer, utter chaos. It's embarrassing. I almost want to shut this off right now to watch how dumb. Look at the center. You don't see the guy coming? Get over there, you peek. Watch, you're peeking at him. Get over there and make a block. No, we're going to go to the next guy like it's going to matter. I'm so fed up. Same thing. Look, the inside shade. Again. Guards passing off, trying to get on that backer. We're going to still go outside. Guess who's going to get? Scrape over the top. Yep, you guessed it. Who does this? Maybe some terrible high school coach. Maybe they do that. But this is the NFL. This is how you're going to do it. Block him with the guard. Tackle gets up there. Laws of angles alone. Then you read off that edge rush. And it's game over. Instead, 28's there. That wasn't the same play, folks. That was another play. I'm serious. Last play. I just can't do it no more. Here's rules again. Coaching. You're the receiver. This is going to be a touchdown. I'm telling you right now. Allen Robinson, you got to be leveraged. You don't run deep. That's not your rule. When you know the route is run deep, because he's running a deep flag. So he's pressing to the inside. Now he's going back to the outside. Justin Fields is going to throw. Instead, Allen Robinson takes two guys into the play where it could be an easy touchdown for the Chicago Bears. Instead, you get a good luck interference call, and fine. We'll watch the Wildcat. David Montgomery meshes. Watch the offensive line. Let's see what they do. There's guy pulling. Where does his block go? So you got a Fetty, blocks down, getting on the backer. And there's Sam Mustipher again. He can't hold up that point of attack. You have them won by position. They topple over you. And Jason Peters, you got to do a better job yourself. Guy's coming inside. He's ripping inside you. So Mustipher just falls like a house of cards. And David can't get in there. It's over and over. Then it's this whack pack of stupidity, action, come around, they just fall down. Now it's third down. He hits David Montgomery in the flat. That's the hot, but they're not attacking a zone with anything. David makes everything out of this with effort. The whole place just gets destroyed here. Center's late, feeling the rush from Affetti, getting carried. And all he has is that outlet to David Montgomery. But look what David does with the ball in his hand. He makes people miss. He needed 13. He gets 11. It's the story of David Montgomery's career. Here we go again. Trying to run this dumb play. Let's see what the guard does. Up, same thing. Hey, it's going to work. Nope. Never going to work. They didn't fix it. That's the only reason why this is not the same play. It's a different play. Same result. They don't learn. Mr. Nagy. Mr. Nagy. Jeez. Jesus, right? I don't know, guys. You're looking at it and you see this game plan. Everything is short. Everything. Nothing is to attack a zone. Nothing is to make those guys move or get to the spot. Everything is gimmicky. Everything is short. And here he is forcing and getting into bad habit. We were breaking this play down on X's with the O's, the pop-up show. You can see the long stride. He's just in desperation now with a coach not helping this guy out. Anything to attack zone. They're just sitting there matching up, and you're forcing it to Allen Robinson standing there in the pocket. Here, again, leverage concept. Turn your head. But again, nothing is working for Matt Nagy and his scheme. Terrible scheme and terrible plan of having a guy since the end of the draft knowing what he does and how to use him appropriately. Here he is again looking for his blanket. The best receiver he's got. Seems like he's just throwing the football to a spot to help himself to a guy that he feels comfortable with. And it's just frustration. And this is what my boy Austin Carter-Samuels was concerned with, that he's going to do this and develop these bad habits, and you're going to break this guy and his confidence. Here, again, one of the first plays we broke down, he gets too deep in his drop, but you have him already 5. Now you're making Jason Peters look bad because the drop is too far beyond what the tackle is, and then he gets sacked. So here he is trying to run screen again. You're running a screen just to run a screen at this point. No one's fooled. Again, this is the wizardry that is David Montgomery. He sees the screen. I mean, this play should be shut down. Look what he's able to do. Just the ability of David Montgomery. Get to a spot, catch the football, get up the field. Look at him, dead leg, put another guy on an island. See, if you're a head coach and you see this kind of talent from a running back, your job is to get the ball to that running back. Instead, you're forcing this thing. Mind you, it's 13-6 at half. This game with a defense that is incredible for the Bears, playing against a very good football team, you're throwing this young guy into the fray, running these Arena League, RPO, and all this garbage. And thus, you just see it's just forcing it. Just a terrible decision, terrible play design, and this is it. This is the final play. Final straw. And the one that broke the camel's back. It's just a Chinese fire drill of chaos. Again, total chaos and mass confusion. It's all over the place. Just drop it back. You're trying to get the tight end on a delay. And you can't hold up in protection. Justin's running around for his life. And it's just the exclamation point on a day that was just forgettable. So let's hope we see improvement here. We always improve on the Tape
Running
Never Lies Network.
out the clock.
Yes,
for the
the
W.
Tape Never Lies Network. Become a patron. Get over there. www.thetapeneverlies.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Over 11,000 of you. Totally appreciate it. Like it. Share it with everybody. Check out our shows.
Network.
Be with us. Special shout out to my boy Bearlissimo for all the help. Oh yeah, Bears Hour Live, as you saw, every Sunday, Monday, or Thursday right after the games. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, let everybody know. Do us all a favor. Put on that bell, because every week you're going to get Draft Dr. Phil's The Tape Never Lies. Wednesday nights, it's Keeping It 100. And of course, all of the other shows on the network.